Your Eminence Archbishop Demetrius, Your Eminence Metropolitan Sotirios, Your Eminences, Your Graces, Brother Clergy, Archons, Leadership 100, Philoptochos members, and fellow participants in the Clergy Laity Congress. Good morning. Chronio Pola. We're all celebrating the feast of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I'm Father John Calanzas. I'm a priest of the Archdiocese and a United States Navy chaplain, and I'm delivering to you the report on military chaplaincy. The theme chosen and appointed by God to go forth and bear fruit is directly applicable here because military chaplaincy is itself one of the many fruits of the ministry of our honored metropolitans. It is, of course, from your eminences that we first received permission to seek military service. You have opened for us the door to this wonderful ministry by your holy blessings, and for that we are truly grateful. But they didn't just bless us and send us off. Their eminences' continued coordinated efforts are causing us to experience new fruit of their ministry as we transition from SCOBA to the Assembly of Canonical Bishops as the endorsing agency for military chaplaincy. This administrative alignment with the emerging order is a necessary step and will consolidate our official standing with the military of the U.S. We thank your eminences for your continued support for military chaplaincy. The Greek Orthodox priests who serve in the military serve under the Homophorion of the Archbishop of America. That is to say, while we may come from different metropolises, we receive permission from our local metropolitan to serve on the national level in the U.S. Department of Defense. We're administratively supported by our military ordinary, His Eminence Metropolitan Isaiah of Denver, and our endorsing agent, Father Luke Ewell, the Chancellor of the Metropolis of Denver, both of whom have prior military service. Father Luke as a naval officer, and His Eminence Metropolitan Isaiah as a United States Marine. Hoorah! Having fulfilled Department of Defense requirements, we receive a commission from the President of the United States to serve as an officer in whichever of the armed services has accepted our candidacy. The Army, Air Force, and Navy each have chaplain corps. The Navy Chaplain Corps serves the Marine Corps and the Coast Guard, as well as the Navy. We receive a variety of different assignments at home and abroad. In the many and various circumstances of our assignments, we find ourselves living or serving in proximity to a local Orthodox parish. We're very mindful of our status as visitors in the local metropolis. We seek the permission of the hierarch in whose metropolis we're sojourning in order to serve in the churches of the metropolis. When possible, we offer our services to the local priest to use at his discretion. We understand that we're merely visitors and respect the leadership of the parish priest. For their part, the priests to whom we've offered assistance over the years have been gracious hosts and loving brothers in Christ. We treasure the relationship we've built over the years, and in my 15 years as a Navy chaplain, I'm happy to say that wherever we've been stationed, Michelle and the boys and I have found priests and parish communities of the metropolises of our Archdiocese who have received us with open arms, warm hospitality, and gracious, loving support. This has been true for my fellow chaplains as well. For that, we are profoundly grateful and thank you, especially for the love and support you've given our families while we've been deployed far off at sea or to distant war-torn lands. As Hellenes and Philhellenes, we of all people, nurtured in the history of Hellenism and its influence on the life of the politia, the very definition of citizenship, should recognize the responsibilities of citizenship to include the defense of the nation. Of course, we all participate in the defense of the nation, not just those in uniform, but everyone participates. We Orthodox Christians do so by bearing fruit for the glory of God, through our hospitality to the service members and their families who are stationed near us, through our support for families when service members deploy into harm's way, and through our support for our fellow citizens in the service when they return home, sometimes wounded, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. We currently have 3 Greek Orthodox priests serving on active duty in the military. My colleagues are Father Milton Janulis, Captain, United States Navy, newly assigned to Marine Corps Combat Development Command in Quantico, Virginia, and Father Matthew Street, Captain, United States Air Force, newly assigned to the Presidio in California. They're not present at the Congress because they're just now reporting to their new commands. 3 Greek Orthodox priests serve in the reserve component. Father Peter Suditsidis in the U.S. Air Force, Father Kevin Millsaps in the Tennessee National Guard, and Father Chris Moody in the Massachusetts National Guard. We also have 3 chaplain candidates in the process of completing their requirements for service. As to the role we play in the military, it can be summarized like this. We provide the sacraments and services of the Orthodox Church to the Orthodox faithful in the military. We are protected by law so that we may minister to our faithful according to the manner and forms of our faith. In addition to providing for our own, we help those with whom we do not share the same faith to find the support they need. So if a Catholic or Baptist sailor comes to us for assistance, we help him find the appropriate chaplain to support his needs. The chaplains of the other faiths do the same for our faithful. Additionally, all chaplains offer non-faith specific care and counsel from a trusted confidential source who understands the unique challenges of military life to all those in need. Finally, we offer advice to commanders and leaders up and down the chain of command on religion, morals, and morale. In this way, your Orthodox military chaplains bear fruit on your behalf and on behalf of the Holy Archdiocese of America for the glory of God. God bless you all, our Holy Archdiocese, and this great nation which is our home, by granting us grace to produce rich and bountiful fruit for God's glory. Thank you.